So, my friends and I decided to spice up our usual Friday night by attempting to recreate one of those fancy cooking shows we always binge watch. You know, the ones where they make soufflés look as easy as scrambled eggs? Armed with an overzealous sense of culinary ambition and a questionable amount of confidence, we gathered in my kitchen with the grand plan of whipping up a three-course meal. Everything was going smoothly until my buddy Dave, who was in charge of the appetizers, discovered that my blender had a peculiar quirk. It made this odd whirring sound that, if you listened closely, resembled a cat gargling marbles. Intriguing, right? Now, I should have known something was off when the blender's noise started attracting the neighborhood cats, but we were too busy debating whether a pinch of salt was a metaphorical or literal instruction. As the evening progressed, our makeshift culinary show turned into a chaotic symphony of clanging pots, sizzling pans, and unbridled laughter. Just as we were about to move on to the main course, Dave decided to give the blender another whirl, literally and figuratively. That's when things took an unexpected turn. The blender coughed, sputtered, and then, to our horror, shot flames out of its top like it had just been possessed by a fiery spirit of culinary vengeance. In a split second, our kitchen became the set of an impromptu fire safety drill. My friend Sarah immediately grabbed the fire extinguisher, clearly reliving her days as a camp counselor, while I desperately tried to remember if baking soda was for grease fires or just for making volcanoes in science class. Meanwhile, Dave, who had somehow become the ringmaster of this unplanned circus, was frantically waving a kitchen towel like he was trying to land a plane. The absurdity of the situation was only amplified by the fact that, in our panic, we were still narrating our every move like it was part of the show. And now, folks, watch as Dave demonstrates the lesser-known use of a kitchen towel as a fire deterrent. Eventually, the flames subsided, leaving us with nothing more than a singed ceiling and a newfound respect for the unpredictability of kitchen appliances. As we stood there, covered in flour and slightly charred dignity, Dave looked at us with a sheepish grin and said, "Well, I guess we've proven that our cooking really is on fire." And that's when we all lost it, collapsing into fits of laughter, realizing that our attempt at a cooking show had indeed been a recipe for disaster.